Λοιπόν, χωρίς τον κύριο που ψάχνουμε στην άλλη άκρη της γραμμής από το Βερολίνο, δεν θα υπήρχαν σχήματα όπως αυτό εδώ. Λοιπόν, έχουμε το RUDI PROTRUDI στην άλλη άκρη της γραμμής. Rudy, are you listening? Are you there? Hello, Rudy. Okay. How are you, my friend?
How are you doing, buddy?
Just fine. You know here, rock and...
I hear over there.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like you're having some kind of a rock and roll party.
You're right. As always. First of all, tell us the news about your European tour with a J-Man this time.
Yeah, we're going back on tour for, I believe, the first time in 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing in Italy and Spain, maybe a few shows in Germany as well, and maybe if we're lucky, maybe we'll get over to Greece.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't think
yeah.
J-Man have ever played in Greece.
Okay, so the best of the J-Man this time. Oh, can you tell us about this album? Some details.
Well, for those who aren't familiar with RUDI PROTRUDI and the J-Man, it's a side project that I started in 1986. And it was really never meant to be anything other than just something for me and two of the other FUZZTONES to do for fun.
Yeah.
Back in 1985, when we finished our first European tour, the band broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And we were stuck in New York City trying to reform the band for about a year.
Yeah.
And we weren't getting very far with that. We auditioned almost everybody from the garage scene. We auditioned some people from the CBGB's punk scene, and a lot of names actually, but nobody really was able to do the sound that we wanted. So at the time it was me and Michael J, the original bass player.
Yeah.
And we had gotten a new drummer who was named Mad Mike, who ended up staying with the FUZZTONES for quite a few years after that. And we just started playing Link Ray songs in our rehearsal room. And this was back in the time when no one knew who Link Ray was. In 1986, he was virtually unknown. And we were just doing it for fun because it was basically the only kind of music the three of us could play together and still sound full, still sound good. And we were playing in this big rehearsal hall with a lot of other bands in the same building.
Yeah.
The Fleshtones and the Vipers and the Mad Violets and the Mosquitoes and the Trifles and the Out of Place. We all practiced in the same big building.
Yeah.
And these bands would come in, drop in, and see what we were doing, And everybody just kept saying, "Man, you gotta go out and play live with us." We never really thought anyone would like it. It was instrumental music for one thing, which nobody was doing, and basically we were just playing Link Ray, and no one knew who that was.
Yeah, like screaming Jay Hawkins. Yeah.
Yeah. But people talked us into it, and we went out and we played a show. And everybody went nuts. They really loved it. So we decided, well, maybe we'd better take this a little more seriously.
Yeah.
So we started writing our own songs, and I think we'd only done 2 or 3 shows in New York before we were offered a tour of Canada. We didn't have a record out or anything, and we went there and we did a tour. And then me and Mad Mike decided to move to Los Angeles and reform the FUZZTONES. So we recorded an album, actually I'd say 2 albums worth of music in the rehearsal room, just on a little 4-track. And when when we went to Los Angeles and formed the FUZZTONES, we got a tour right away. And while we were on tour, we were touring with Hans Kessleroo from Music Maniac Records.
Yeah.
And I played him the J-Men tapes, and he said, "Oh, this is great. I want to put it out as an album." And once that album was out, the J-Men got very popular.
Yeah, I know.
And started touring. We did 6 tours of Europe.
Yeah.
And up to date, we've done 6 albums, and that's not bad for a band that never intended to even exist.
No bad at all, yeah.
So
of course. Rudy, can you tell us some of your memories from the John Peel sessions period time with the FUZZTONES? What about John Peel, looking back?
Well, you know, I never met Peel. He wasn't at the sessions, but he liked the FUZZTONES a lot and really pushed us on his program. And what would happen back then is he would actually put people in the studio, and you would record, and then he would play it on his show. So he put us in the studio, I'd say after about 2 months of being on the road, so we were very tight. And we just recorded a lot of songs that were on our set at the time. Unfortunately, we recorded the same songs that were already on Lysergic Emanations. We should have really done something different, you know, but now you just have different versions of the same song. We did do one song that was different, Epitaph for a Head. We recorded there at the Peel sessions, but he pushed us for about 3 weeks, and that was a big help in England, you know.
Yeah, of course. Okay, Rudy, thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you in Greece soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Okay, say hi to everybody for me. We miss you guys.
Me too, me too. Take care, Rudy. Thank you again. Bye-bye.